Out of the darkness and into the light, that was the resounding message coming from today's event. From those walking in support of those they have lost to suicide to the event organizers, today was all about providing resources and hope. Reporting in Boston for WBJ News, I'm Shelby O'Brien. When the staff here at Brockton High come back from break, they will be arriving to 4 beautiful murals just like the one behind me. This is a way for the Brockton High community to show their support and gratitude. Reporting for WBJ News, I'm Shelby O'Brien. For cancer survivors, rowing at the head of the Charles is more than just a competition. It is a chance for them to come together and celebrate their journey of survival. As the night has gone on, more and more people have begun to filter into the room. The first round of speakers just finished up. On stage, they were expressing their gratitude for all of the people here in Massachusetts who have come out and vote for Senator Elizabeth Warren. They also expressed their gratitude to the volunteers of people who have gone out door to door canvassing, really getting people out to vote. Right now, the crowd is gathered waiting for the next round of speakers, but we will come back to you when there's more. We just finished up hearing from Senator Elizabeth Warren as she gave her acceptance speech. Right now I am standing with Kristen Mobilia. How are you feeling after hearing Elizabeth Warren speak?
She's fantastic. The energy that she gives is unbelievable. I've been behind her since her first campaign. Always happy to re-elect her. She's just a politician who's not a politician. She has integrity, she cares about what she does, and it comes through and she delivers.
Definitely. She spoke about a lot of issues tonight. What do you think was her biggest message that hit home for you?
For me, a lot of my neighbors and friends and family care about housing, and that's a really big issue. And so she'll be fighting for that. But the biggest one is the support to make sure Kamala's in office, and the way the support structure underneath. So re-electing Elizabeth Warren is part of that puzzle.
I appreciate it.
All right.
As you just heard here, the vibes in the room are really positive. People are looking forward to the next couple of years with Elizabeth Warren as senator, and they're looking to see what happens later on in the presidential race for Massachusetts and the rest of the nation. As voters in Massachusetts fill out their ballots, they are being asked to consider 5 different ballot questions. In particular, question 5 looks to ensure tipped workers are paid fairly. Bartender Nick Parrott knows firsthand the hardships of those in the restaurant industry.
My job is like gambling, where some days I'm going to go in and make amazing money, and other days I'm going to leave and not make minimum, like I'll barely make minimum wage if I do at all.
Currently, tipped workers in Massachusetts make a sub-minimum wage which starts at $6.75, plus whatever tips they earn. If passed, question 5 would require employers to gradually raise the state's tipped minimum wage until it matches the state minimum wage of $15 an hour.
It will help a lot of people in the restaurant industry, especially people who aren't making as much. And it will also, which is the most important for me, add protections for people like servers.
On the other side are those in the restaurant industry encouraging Massachusetts residents to vote no on question 5. Server Dana Ranger says there's no need to change the laws that are already in place. He feels that any changes would only hurt the employees.
I make anywhere from like $40 to $50 an hour. So, if that $15 an hour would pass, I'm probably going to earn half, if not less than that.
To Ranger, it is important that voters are having an open discussion about question 5 and hearing from those who work in the industry.
Listen to the restaurant people. Go in, ask them. Ask your bartender, ask your server, ask your food order, ask the manager. Don't ask the politicians who don't work here and never worked in a restaurant, please.
All around Massachusetts, signs like the one beside me urge voters to take action for or against question 5. As the ballots roll in, restaurant workers will soon know the outcome. Reporting in Boston for WBN News, I'm Shelby O'Brien. Nestled in the heart of downtown Boston's Back Bay, the Copley Square Farmers Market brings together the best of New England's harvest and unique handmade treasures. The fresh and colorful produce brought in by Kimball Fruit Farm is a labor of love and connection. This family farm is keen on providing community access to locally sourced healthy food.
It's a real delight to be able to bring the farm into the city area, and I know the customers really appreciate it. And so that makes the effort that you're putting in that much better.
For Wadley, the market is also an opportunity to bond with the customers.
You can tell them hands-on how you grow, what's going on at the farm. You really get to make them a part of the story and part of what we're doing.
As the sun set, more and more people filtered in.
People are milling about, seeing all the unique products that each vendor has to offer.
Vendor Kayla Smith stressed the importance of customer service, greeting each person with a smile on her face.
I think the best thing about the farmers market is it's really community building, and it helps. There's a lot of people, we have tourists sometimes, with a lot of local people who come back every week, kind of regulars, right? So it's really nice to see those people every week and build a relationship with them and get to talk to them.
The fresh produce and opportunity to talk with the vendors is something that Simmons College students Martina Greco and Grace Connedy enjoy.
I'm from San Diego, and we have huge farmers markets, and it was something I really missed, and I thought that when I moved to Boston there wouldn't be as much as farmers market because of the cold, but people are out here.
For Lisa Dashinger, the owner of Hilltop Farm and Fiber Arts, the connection with customers is all about sharing her product's important role in sustainability.
Everybody very much appreciates the natural dyes. It's a very different color palette than commercial dyeing. The more folks are interested in natural fibers and natural dyes, the better for the planet.
The market is open one more week before it closes for the season. Reporting in Boston for WBJ News, I'm Shelby O'Brien.
Boston Mayor Michelle Wu recently made comments that drew criticism from President-elect Trump's incoming border czar. Wu was criticized on the issues of immigration and public safety in Boston. She defended her position, saying Boston is the safest major city in America because of the trust between the residents and public safety officials. Breaking news, a federal appeals court blocks a law which allowed Texas state officials to arrest and deport migrants accused of entering the U.S. illegally. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court allowed Texas to immediately begin enforcing a controversial immigration law where state officials could arrest and detain people they suspect of entering the country illegally. This move prompted a swift response from immigration advocates and the Biden administration, with one county judge talking about the possible chaos that would happen if this law takes effect.
What Texas is doing on immigration would be akin to them declaring their own wars, would create massive confusion across not just Texas, but other states.
A federal appeals court hears arguments today over whether to allow this law or not.